List rose on True TV 76,000. I said this last time. Shout out to Mrs. Me Too.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Angel Reese is now confronting a tough reality. Her time in the spotlight is fading as the league's viewership continues to decline. Once widely praised, she is now facing growing doubts, with many questioning whether her impact on the game has done more harm than good. And when you look at the statistics, they reveal a far more surprising story.
Americans are clearly not interested in watching pretend basketball. That's not my opinion, it's a fact.
When the Unrivaled League first launched, expectations were incredibly high. Promoted as a revolutionary step forward for women's basketball, the league opened with strong momentum, attracting around 300,000 viewers during its initial games.
Gotta be completely honest here. It is a league first and foremost, and the most important thing is that the league long-term is going to be profitable, or at least it looks like it has the potential to be. Otherwise, once that TV deal is done in 3 years, it's over. And right now, this has not been the greatest look in the world for Unrivaled.
Fans were excited to watch the league's top stars perform on this new platform, and Angel Reese stood out as one of the most highly anticipated players. However, as the season moved forward, a worrying pattern started to appear. The viewership began to drop sharply, especially during games when Reese was playing. Now, with certain matchups struggling to reach even 100,000 viewers while she's on the floor, many are beginning to ask an important question. Is Angel Reese not attracting the audience that people expected?
Journal, Unrivaled averaging 204,000 viewers to date. Monday night, there were 2 more games broadcast on TNT. The first game was between the Vinyl and the Phantom. Interesting choice of words, Phantom. It perfectly describes their ratings. Their audience is a ghost. They literally cannot find people willing to watch.
Angel Reese joined the Unrivaled League with many people predicting that she would stand out above the rest of the players. There was a belief that she would boost ticket sales and attract viewers in the same way Caitlin Clark does. However, that hasn't turned out to be the case. Reese hasn't created the same level of impact that Clark is known for. Instead, many fans are now choosing to watch Kate Martin, with some showing far less interest in tuning in for Reese's games.
But Angel Reese does not belong in this league. Angel Reese, this league is a paycheck for Angel Reese.
When Reese takes the court, the league's viewership sees a noticeable drop, indicating that her presence might not be drawing audiences as much as initially expected. While other stars in the league manage to sustain, or even increase, viewership during their games, Reese's matchups experience a clear decline. Several factors could explain this trend. Fans may have anticipated a more dominant and refined version of her game, or perhaps the higher level of competition highlights flaws that weren't as visible during her college career. Regardless of the reason, the falling numbers send a concerning signal for both Reese and the league.
Is that the Rose and Lunar Owls game had 89,000 people. There were less than 100,000 people watching this game. I mean, that is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like, this was a game where Angel Reese played. She is supposed to be the biggest draw in the league.
One of the lowest moments in Reese's early time in the Unrivaled League occurred when she was benched in favor of Lexi Hall. Hall outshone Reese in several areas of the game, prompting the coaching staff to make a bold move. Reese was left on the sidelines while Hull stepped into her role. Things didn't improve when she returned to play. Her performance fell short of fan expectations. She experienced her worst game of the season, struggling to make an impact on both offense and defense. Her usual dominance in the paint was effectively contained, and her defensive mistakes were highly visible. Instead of the aggressive, confident player fans had come to expect, Reese appeared noticeably off her game.
Like, Angel Reese played over Azare. Like, they started Angel Reese in the fourth over Azare, and look, Angel Reese had a horrific game. Like, a terrible, terrible, terrible game.
Instead of the confident player fans were used to seeing, Reese appeared out of sync, hesitant, and at times completely lost on the court. One of the most glaring moments came when she was repeatedly beaten off the dribble, moving slowly and struggling to recover defensively. Another low point occurred when she attempted a putback layup that bounced off the bottom of the rim, a moment that quickly went viral on social media as a symbol of her difficulties. These struggles have only intensified the debate over whether Reese is truly a professional-level star or simply a hyped player whose game isn't translating.
Unbelievable. Lexi Hull showing Angel Reese how it's done. It was an awful game for Angel Reese. Guys, she's getting worked.
The drop in viewership during Reese's games brings up a crucial question. Why aren't fans staying to watch her? One possible explanation is the gap between expectations and reality. Reese entered the league with a strong personal brand and a massive social media following, which led many to assume she would dominate just as she did in college. Yet professional play poses a whole new set of challenges, and her difficulties against top-tier competition are clear. Fans who tuned in expecting the same level of dominance were likely disappointed, prompting them to shift their attention elsewhere.
But Angel Reese specifically has been brutally exposed. And her own fans have stopped watching her in this thing. They have stopped watching. How do you know? 89,000 viewers last Saturday when she was on TV. 89,000!
Reese excels in the paint and is a strong rebounder. But in a league that increasingly values versatility, shooting, and speed, her style of play may not captivate viewers as much. She has struggled to consistently make an impact on the court. Adding to these challenges is her recent benching in favor of Lexi Hull. When a player once touted as a future star is sidelined, it can shake confidence, not only for Reese herself, but also for the fans watching. Many may interpret this as a sign that she's struggling mentally, which can further reduce interest in seeing her play.
She's incredible. She's got range that you have to pick her up basically as soon as she crosses the half court line, because she's dangerous from everywhere. Like, you're watching shooting against her. Like, Caitlin Clark's going to be in that conversation here for years. Like, that girl can flat out shoot.
Angel Reese has struggled to live up to expectations in the Unrivaled league, while Kate Martin has quietly emerged as the true star, dominating on both ends of the floor and leading her team to victory. Reese's high-profile moments, like her missed deep three, highlight the gap between hype and execution. Meanwhile, the league itself is struggling to maintain viewership without generational talent like Caitlin Clark, who continues to shine in the WNBA. Unrivaled's initial buzz is fading, showing that star power is essential for its success. The contrast between Martin's rise and Reese's struggles underscores the league's challenges and the importance of true game-changing players.